Let's see it. Let's see it. Show me the live feed. Are we live? Damn it. Hold on. Why does this happen? Why does this happen to me every time? There we are. Okay. All right. We are live. Welcome everyone to Chat Alpha Foxtrot with me, Chuck. So tonight, I think what we're going to do a little something different. We're not going to play any video games tonight. We want to talk about some stuff, okay? And the thing I want to talk about tonight is this subject right here. A new study released from the Massachusetts Institute of Technology suggests that 1 out of every 3 men are being gaslit into thinking that they are straight when they are in fact gay. Now, I don't know who's doing this. I don't know if this is social media. I don't know if this is women doing this. I don't know. Probably, maybe it's the alliance of other gay men. But tonight, what we are going to do is we're going to take some phone calls. That's what we're going to do. Chuck Alpha Foxtrot has opened up the phone lines, and I want to take your phone calls. I got the whole thing set up right here. There it is. If you would like to discuss this topic, if you think that you might in fact be gay, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I want to talk about it right now. 401-592-4021 is the number. You can text me and I'll read your text, or you can call me. I would actually prefer that, if you want to do that. But either way, the phone lines are open and we're going to be talking about this for a while. Now, seeing how this is like the first time I've ever done this, I don't expect too many people to be calling right now. But, they might be. No, it's probably not going to happen. I probably should have thought of something to do in the interim of this. In my mind, this was going to go completely differently. But we are actually going to talk about this. This is probably not going to even go very well. I want to talk about it. Now, myself, I am not gay. Okay, I'm not. So my what am I trying to say? My knowledge on this subject, not too great. But I mean, okay, so hold on. So I've seen some T-girl stuff online, and they they got the thing. It's a very confusing thing, because you've got the online T-girls that have from you look at them, when they have their pants on, and it's like, all right, and then they disrobe, as it were. I've never seen this in real life. I've only seen this on the internet, on various social media sites. No, not social media sites. What am I trying to think of? You know what I'm talking about. I don't think I could talk about it right here. Um, but I've seen a couple of, chicks that, they're hot, and then all of a sudden they drop trow and they're sporting 8 inches. And it was confusing. I didn't really know what to think about it at first. Anyway, I don't want to talk about me. I want to talk about you guys. Go ahead and give me a call, 401-592-4021. I don't know how this is going to go. This could last 2 hours. This could last 10 minutes. I have no idea. I just really wanted to do this for some reason because I really enjoyed talking to the chat, but I feel like I am distracted by I feel like I get really distracted by when I'm playing games. Hold up. Oh my God, it's Isley Banker. Isley Banker. I feel like you're Isley Banker. I'm great. Thank you. How are you? Uh, I'm gaslighting you into being straight. Kakarot, is that true? Is that true, dude? Is that what you're doing? I only got the idea to do this because I see so many channels where they are just sitting there talking to their phone and they're not even saying anything. They're just hanging out. They're just hanging out on their phone, and everybody's watching them, and I'm like, what the hell is this? You know, they're looking at their phone, and then somebody will say something in the chat, and they'll be like, ha ha ha, bet, and then. That's it. So I was like, you know what? I could do that. I could do that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a topic. And the tonight's topic is Chuck, I think I might be gay. Now, I'm not going to, there's no call. That's the thing. Kakarot, the reason you can't hear the call is because there is no call. Is it ringing? Because it doesn't look like it's ringing. Holy shit, if it's ringing and I can't see it. Yeah, there's no call. I'm just talking to myself right now. I'm waiting for a call. That's what I'm doing. I got the number right there, 401 592 4021. There's the number. As you can tell, I have moved. And this place is a lot more conducive to streaming than the last place was. And as a matter of fact, gonna have to sue that lady. Hey, can you hear my? You can hear my voice. You can absolutely hear my voice. Gonna have to sue that lady. You know, didn't really want to do that, but I'm gonna have to anyway. I don't really see. I was thinking like, what could I talk about in the interim while we're sitting here waiting for a phone call, while we're waiting for a complete stranger to call me. I don't even know how you start this. Like people have, I see people have these. Am I gay? Oh, 6'7", nice. No, I am in fact not gay, which kind of makes me an expert on whether or not I think someone else is. Wait, yeah, I'm kind of like on the outside looking in, right? That's how that works. I think that's how that works. I would say that I'm a better character. Well, no, maybe not. I don't know. Wait a second. Am I gay? Am I being gaslight? I might be gaslighted right now. This is wild. Okay. No. All right. No, we're going to cut off. Anyway, look, this is not about me. Okay. This is not about me. I want to interact and I want to help you guys. Okay. I want to help everyone out there. You know, in fact, I just picked this because I thought I should have like a topic. You know, wait, here we go. I just picked that. I've actually got several topics lined up, and I'm probably going to keep doing this. But you know, this is like the first night of this, so I don't know how this is going to go. Isley Baker texted me. Let's see what Isley said. I didn't get your text. What is going on here? Can I have something good? Can you have something good? Sure. Yeah. Call in 401 Let's find out what's good. I didn't get a text. 401 Wait, is it 401 592? Yeah, that's the correct number. Okay. Man, you know, first night of doing this. First night of doing this. You know, look at this. I even bought this shirt. Look at this. I had dress shirts. I don't know where the hell they went. I had a closet full of dress shirts, and I just realized I was like, man, I want to wear like a shirt and a tie and look all professional and shit. And then I go to my closet to see what kind of shirts I have, what kind of tie I need to wear with it, and not one dress shirt in there. Who the hell stole all my shirts? It's all just Hawaiian shirts now. Dang it! Dang it! Put me in a group chat that says outgoing. Put you in a group chat that says outgoing. What does that mean? Put you in a group chat. I'm using Google Voice. That's what this number is. That's what this number is going to. Put me in a group chat that says outgoing. Please. I texted you, bro. Can I have something good? Dude, you have to tell me what you want exactly. I don't know what you're talking about. That is the issue. I could sit here and talk about shit all night. You know, for some reason, I thought this was going to go differently because shit always goes differently in my head than I think it is going to. The one thing I am good at, though, is talking to myself. I could talk to myself for hours. I might be one of the most interesting people that I ever talk to. So, Chuck, it's fuck. Oh my God, it's a Hewlin spider. How do I add you? Dude, I have no idea. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Like, I really thought people weren't going to be texting, and like, I'm looking at my screen right now, and I'm not seeing any texts because I thought people were going to call. Like, I want to talk to people. You know what I mean? Garama. What the hell is Garama? I don't know what that means. Man, Hugh Lance Spider 6'7". Okay, okay. Look, I'm aware of what 6'7" is. I don't know what the hell it means. I think it means good. It seems like I have used cool. Oh, I got a text from that number. I'm not going to read your number out on the thing. I'm not going to dox your asses. Somebody just said hi, right back at you. If you want me to know who it is, you're going to have to put your name in there because I don't know. I don't know who this is. I'm not going to give you. I'm not going to give an area code or anything. Uh, Last two numbers are. No, I'm not going to do that. I don't want to dox anybody. I'm not going to do that. In fact, I put it up on my second monitor here just so I specifically would not dox anyone because I don't want to do that. Can you guys hear me talking in my normal voice now and I don't have to whisper like this when I'm live streaming? You know how fucking agitating that was? 401 592 4021. Chuck, I think I might be gay. I texted you. Okay. So Isley texted me. Isley, what's up? What's up back to you? Not sure if Isley. Isley Banker. I'm not sure if you're a lady or a gentleman, but what's up, fella? Please don't get my number. No, dude, look, I'm not doxing anybody, okay? I've got your numbers. I can see your number right here. No chance of it making it on stream, okay? No chance. However, there is one number that will make it on stream, 401 592 4021. Call me right now and let's discuss this topic tonight. I have a long list of topics that I want to discuss. Mainly, it's not all gay stuff, okay? I don't know. I just, for some reason, I thought that would be like a good one to do first. But I'm gonna stick with the topic and I'm gonna do a different topic not every night, but like every time I live stream. I will be streaming. Look, I just got this shit set up right here, okay? I just got it all set up. I got the lights set up. I got all my wall decor set up. Okay, I got to look professional over here. What is my phone number? Can you not see it? 401 592 4021. Can you guys really not see it? No, I can see it right there. I'm looking at my damn live stream right now. You should totally be able to see that number. I only want to be doxxed. No, Kakarot, I'm not doxing you, dude. I'm not doxing you. I'm not doxing anybody. Not going to do that. Okay. I definitely have my faults as a human being. That is 100% accurate. I would say that's a pretty accurate self assessment. I have got a lot of faults as a human being. Treating other people like shit, I don't like doing that. That's, and then like, doxing people especially, man, come on, let's not dox anybody. Little Compton, Rhode Island, 401 592 4021. That's where I'm located. I actually live in Rhode Island now. I moved here to this great state of Rhode Island. You can fit over 800 million Rhode Islands in the state of Texas. A lot of people don't know that. Number is visible. Thank you, Arm Child. Dude, I haven't streamed in like, I don't even know how long. And I've wanted to do this. I haven't streamed in almost a month, actually. I think November 28th was the last time I streamed. Holy shit. Holy shit. And I really wanted to do this. I was kind of hoping more people would call in. I kind of thought, me, at least some trolls or something, 401 592 4021. I thought more people would call this number. Doesn't seem to be the case. But like I said, this is a new thing. I'm going to hang out for a little while. If we get any phone calls, that will be cool. Hold on. All right. I've got to see you. Have a good night. Bye, chat. Now you sent me a text message. So chat is not going to see that, but I will read it to chat. Thank you. Sorry, dude. I had to block you because my parents would find out. Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. If your parents don't want you watching my stuff, I'm not going to argue with that. I wouldn't want my kids watching this. Number is visible. I only want to be doxxed. All right, look, we're not doxing anybody here. Okay. We have got a serious, serious topic that we are trying to discuss tonight. Chuck, I think I might be gay. Do you think you might be gay? A lot of people wonder this. I've wondered it a couple of times, and it's cool. It's 2025, man. This is not 1925, whenever it was uncool to be gay. Back then, dude, if you were like gay in 1925, probably wasn't a great time for you. I mean, maybe in secret it was. Maybe this was a bad topic to try to discuss. I don't know. This is the first time I've tried this. I've really wanted to do this. I really wanted to do the call-in number thing. And I don't know why. I want to talk to strangers about stupid topics. And I was really expecting a lot of trolls to call in. That hasn't really happened at all. But we're only 15 minutes into this thing. And also, my stream didn't start exactly when I wanted to. I felt like I'm talking to myself a lot, but I feel like I need to talk to myself if nobody else is going to talk. And like, look, if this is not your thing, you do not have to like watch this. Okay. I kind of thought it would be a little more entertaining. People do be like talking, like texting and calling me and stuff, with their opinions on things. As a matter of fact, screw the topic. The topic's gone. There it is. It's no longer there. Let's talk about whatever the hell you want to. Now, if you see the title, I will still talk about it. Okay. But look, we don't have to talk about it if you guys don't want to. All right. We can talk about whatever you want. I've got tomorrow off of work. I'm not really doing anything tomorrow. I just got my shit all set back up. I haven't live streamed in like a month. And I was like, you know what? This is what I want to do. God, you are so attractive. I love you for you on my rose. Um, God, you are so attractive. I'd love for you to rose my bud. Well, thank you. Thank you. I would also, I'm not sure what that means. Is that on topic? The topic is gone. All right, hold on. Dude, I'm so sorry for you. Only have 5 people. No, it's fine. Look, here's the thing, Katie. It's the first. Wait, do you mean you feel sorry for me like this dude sucks or like you feel bad for me because of my production value and nobody's watching? You got to be more specific, okay? I feel like I'm being gaslit now. Well, I'm going to put the topic back up. Bam, there it is. Chuck, I think I might be gay. Do you think you might be gay? Despite most people finding you unattractive, I want to know how you'll be okay. Don't give up. I find you attractive. Are you circumcised? I'm glad you. God, I have been. I was really hoping somebody would ask that question. Yes. However, got a little carried away with it. Okay, not my fault. All right, not my fault. All right, that was the doctor was like nearsighted or something. I don't know what his deal was, but it's. I have had to cultivate a hell of a personality in order to make up for other literal shortcomings. I don't want to talk about this. I don't want to talk about this. But thank you for finding me attractive. I personally don't think I'm a very attractive person. And look, this is not about me. Okay, this is my channel. All right, but this is not about me. This is about you guys. I want to talk to you guys. All right, give me a call 401-592-4021. Let's figure it out. Let's figure it the heck out. I'm trying not to swear either. I don't know if that's going to affect the algorithm. Who cares? Who cares if it does? You know? You guys like I got 2 screens here in the vertical. Can you guys see that? Oh man, Kakarot with the ha 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 ha. Thank you, Kakarot. I don't know why everybody in the chat has got to make fun of me. For some reason, only some people are showing up in my live chat over here on Streamlabs and over here in my browser, everybody's showing up. But you know what? I'm not going to fuck with it. I'm certainly not going to fuck with it. This is going to be me just ranting into the microphone and praying to God that somebody gives me something to talk about. 401-592-4021. Chuck, I think I might be gay. Do you think you're gay? Do you think you might be gay? Have you ever seen another man and was kind of like, mm, um, let's figure it out. Let's figure it out. If you don't want to talk about that, we can talk about anything you want to. This is a real number, by the way. I set this whole thing up. I've got it right here. This is real. You can call this number and say whatever you want. Wait, I'm sorry. If you're in the vertical chat, there you go. That number right there. It's kind of I didn't think this many people in the chat were going to be calling me attractive. Oh no, it's just the one guy, Gloria Poosh Fonte thinks I'm attractive. That's very sweet. It's very nice of you to say. Thank you. I personally don't think I'm a very attractive person. Look at this though. Look, I've got no gray up here. This is almost all gray. What's going on there? You guys want to talk about that? 401-592-4021. Let's talk about why my hair's so fucked up. I find you more attractive now that I know you're circumcised. Kakarot. Kakarot, you're being a little You're being a little cutie pie. Okay, look, I've got the ringer turned on. No, wait. The ringer, hold up. Hold up. So, okay, I need to turn the ringer on so I can hear it. Bam. There we go. Now I can hear the ringer if it comes on. No big deal. 401-592-4021. I'm going to say that number so many times tonight. Look, if you guys are too shy to try to call me and talk to me live, that's fine. That's no big deal. I understand. I would be scared too. But look, normally when people do this shit, they talk about like politics. It's always politics. They're like, call in and fucking argue with me about Trump. I don't really want to do that personally. You got a haircut, bro. I did get a haircut. Yeah, thanks for noticing, Kakarot. Yeah, I got it all cut off, dude. I got tired of the long shit. The long boy. But see, like right here, it's fine, 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 fine. And then as soon as we get here, it just starts turning gray, dude. I remember I used to have one gray hair, like right here, and I could doink, pull it right out. Now, like if I did that, it would look all patchy and shit. So I'm not even going to mess with it. And I'll tell you what else I'm not going to do. Use Just for Men. Do you use Just for Men? 401-592-4021. If you use Just for Men and you think that like people think like people can't tell that you use it, call in right now. Let's talk about it. Because look, I guarantee you, if you use Just for Men, everyone can tell. Okay. Nobody has an unnaturally black beard like that. It's crazy. It's crazy that you sit there and you put that shit. First of all, you have this idea, like, you know what I'm going to do? I don't want to look so old because I want chicks to think I'm hot, right? So what you do is you go to the damn store and then you buy this, you seek it out. You look for Just for Men, right? To me, Just for Men's always kind of been like a joke. And then what did they had to do? They had to bring in the touch of gray, the Just for Men touch of gray, right? And it was like, well, you know, because when you use Just for Men, it looks like you take a fucking Sharpie and you just go all over your beard with it. Everybody can tell it looks crazy when people do that shit. And then they're like, man, you know what? That's too black. Let's put in a little touch of gray. So then they do that. And then I guess, I don't know. I don't use any, dude, I swear on everything. If this beard right here ever goes solid gray, I'm not doing anything about it. That's just, I'm going to let nature run its course, dude. Okay. First of all, I would look weird, right? With a solid black beard. Because look, if I had like a black beard, it would blend in with my shirt. It would look like my fucking hat would extend down to my shirt, and it would just be like this void on my face, and all you could see is my mouth moving. It would look crazy, dude. I don't, why do you use Just for Men? 401-592-4021. Call right now and tell me why the hell you use Just for Men. Or perhaps maybe you think you're gay. Let's figure that out. I want to know. I want to know, dude. I feel like I'm being actively blocked by YouTube right now because my production value is too good. It's too damn good. That could be a real thing that happens. You know what else I don't like is whenever you come across a channel, like a channel where it's, what is it called? Like a just chilling channel or whatever the fuck. And it's literally, it's this. It's just, ha ha ha, bet. Yeah, stank. I know, right? Why the fuck does anybody watch that shit? Why the fuck does anybody watch that goddamn shit, dude? That is the worst shit. And these people, look, I'm not jealous. I'm not being jealous. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it. I'm trying to figure it out. I've got a lot of thoughts, and they're all coming out right now. And it could have something to do with this coffee, and it could have something to do with the fact I've got a microphone in front of me. I'm not sure what it is, but I've got all these thoughts coming out, right? And look, this is how my brain works 24 hours a day. This is why I can't get anything done, because I'm just constantly being bombarded with my own thoughts, dude. It's crazy. But you know what? I'm going to use YouTube as an outlet to release these thoughts. I want you to share in my suffering. That's what I want you to do. This is how it's like for Chuck every day. This is why Chuck can't get anything done. This is why Chuck is 40 years old and he's renting out a bedroom. 401 592 4021. Oh my God, we got a caller. Caller, you are on live with Chat Alpha Foxtrot. What's up?
Yo, Chuck.
What's up? Yeah, what's up, fam? What it do? Do you think you
too, brother?
what now?
Because I'm 30 now, and I'm 50% silver through my beard with not one on my goddamn head too.
And, sir, how old are you? The person I do not know.
30 now.
30, and you're saying that you have got a little silver in your beard. That's correct?
I got a lot of silver in my beard, brother.
How does that make you feel? Would you use Just for Men gel on that? Like, would you put paint in your beard to make it solid black?
Never. The silver's sexy as fuck.
That's what I'm saying, dude. That's what these kids aren't realizing.
No, I don't know what they're doing. I don't know why they'd want it. The silver's golden, brother.
I can't argue like with that at all. Like I see these, and it's a middle age thing. Like dudes hit middle age, and they're like, "Holy shit, I'm not young anymore. I am middle age," and like I don't know, maybe I just don't care. You know, like I just don't give a fuck. I mean, well, me personally, I'm not too interested in dating at all ever, but I don't know. Maybe that's got something to do with it. They feel like they need to look young. But look, man, keep it in there, dude. I think because it makes you look distinguished, you know?
I couldn't agree more, Chuck. And, you know, my family has a grey hair gene where a lot of members go grey on the head. Super young. My brother, 15, started going grey. He looks fucking awesome.
I went to high school with a guy just like that. He started going gray in high school. Like now he's like solid gray, solid. But the thing is, hella successful dude. Like, and he never worried about putting like paint in his hair. You know, he focused on the important shit in life, like getting that money. Not putting, you know, because he knew that like painting his damn beard and his hair is not going to change anything. It's not going to change who you are. Does that make any sense?
Well, at school, they used to ask my brother if he dyed those individual strands grey. They thought he'd done it deliberately because it did look fucking awesome.
He died the end of, oh, I see what you're saying. So they thought that he died, like he was trying to get like the gray in there to appear more distinguished, maybe?
Yeah, straight up, that's what they thought. And he's like, yeah, I dyed 1,000 individual hairs randomly across my skull.
Unbelievable. You know what I used to think was really cool when I was a kid? Stubble. I was like, man, I want to have like stubble one day because like badasses have stubble.
Yeah, I go full beard, but you got to have facial hair. Real men have facial hair.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I look like a freak if I shave off my beard. I had one job where I had to shave my beard off. I looked like a nightmare, a walking nightmare. It looked terrible. And I never, ever want to have a job that requires me to shave my beard off ever again. You sound like you're from the Pacific region of the world. Is that right? I'm guessing maybe Papua New Guinea. Maybe
yeah, something like that. A little to the south, maybe.
Okay. Excellent. So, sir, did you have anything else you'd like to talk about? I'm literally pissing in the wind over here. I had no idea how this was going to go. I just kind of wanted to do it.
Turns out I have 3 international calls to the US included in my plan, so I was like, "Fuck it, let's do this."
Oh my God, are you paying for this?
Negative, it's free, brother.
Okay, so wait, so are you saying you can call 3 different international numbers for free before you're charged for them?
No, I can. I have unlimited free calls to the US. I had to check my account before I made the call. It's fucking awesome.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Because this is a VoIP number. I had no idea like how this was going to work. Like people from other countries were going to call me and I was going to get a bill from Google for like $800. I had no clue how this was going to work. But hopefully that won't happen because I'll just delete my Google account and they'll never find me. Fucking dumbasses.
They'll never know, bro. They'll never
They'll
know.
never, no, they'll never know. Never, never. So, sir, I have to ask you, tonight's topic has been, I've gotten several hundred phone calls so far. Do you think that you might be gay? It's
Well,
not funny.
I
It's
didn't
not
think
funny.
so. I didn't think so, but the more I watch your stream, Chuck, maybe.
This was an unexpected side effect of me doing this. I wasn't expecting anybody. I had one person get on here and told me that was very attractive. Pretty sure that's a troll. Not going to take that to heart because if I do, it's going to go straight to my head. But, I'll admit I've had a gay dude hit on me before, and, wasn't really feeling it, but it still happened nonetheless. So I think that's a win for me.
I used to work at not a gay bar as such, but a friendly venue where we had like a drag performance once a week and that sort of stuff.
Yes. Those are fun. I've been to one of those.
I love getting hit on the gay guys because it's the only time anyone's hit on me in my entire life. Fucking awesome.
Man, and it does feel good regardless of who it is. It always feels
Those
good.
will wrap it up.
Oh, absolutely. That the what is his name? Rocky from Mask. You know what I'm talking about? You know what movie I'm talking about with Cher? I feel like that guy could hit on me. And I would still kind of be like, aw, thanks. I wouldn't go out with him. I don't think I'd ever go out with any dude. I can't do it. I try to think about it. I'm like, okay, maybe I could power my way through it, but no, I just, it just doesn't do it for me.
Sorry, I'm losing my shit on this end.
Are you okay, sir? Do you need medical attention?
I could go on a date with a guy. I just couldn't go home with him at the other end. That'd be dating women, I think.
Wow, that is really interesting. I've actually never. So you just go on a date with a guy, like does that?
Maybe
Is
meet
it?
at a bar, have some whiskey, get some steak. Fucking best night of your life.
And then when you get to his,
Good shit.
and then when you get to his door, just give him a nice slap on the ass and say, "I'll see you later, brother." Good game.
Catch you, boy.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Wow. That's actually incredible. Because I mean, that's what a lot of, like, I've been on dates with a lot of women and that's kind of what they do. They're sort of like, I get to go out to eat for free and maybe go see a show or something for free. And then at the end of the night, it's up to me whether or not, I want to, go see what this dude's bedroom looks like. But, but I mean, the thing is, like, from what I've seen about, like, with gay guys, like, you have to be real attractive. You know what I mean? Like, I would say even more attractive than, like, if you were going out with a woman. I don't know if that's right.
Oh yeah, the gay guys turn up. They turn up.
Okay.
They're dressed to the none.
Huh.
Perfect hair. We should take some tips from gay guys, maybe.
You think so? They do seem really clean, don't they? But see, I feel like I'm a real clean person.
Well, that is a pretty sexy shirt you got on there, Chuck.
Oh, thank you. I got this at Target. They just happened to have my size there. I wanted to wear a nice, like, dress shirt, and I thought I had some in my closet and I did not. I don't know where they all went because I did have some in there, they're all gone. So I had to buy a new dress shirt and put my tie on. So thank you very much. I wanted to appear real professional for this. Um, I don't know if it. I guess it worked.
Oh, it's working. I'm getting gayer by the second.
Oh man, see, I did not. That was not an intended out. That was. I didn't mean for that to happen. But apparently that is happening a little bit. I'm really not sure how this is going. How do you think this is going? I thought I was going to be inundated with phone calls. From how whenever you go live, you just get like a surge of viewers. I thought I was just going to have like people calling me left and right. Turns out that is not what happened at all.
Yeah, look, shit happens. I'm sure the next one will maybe have a couple more phone calls. You gotta get the buzz out there.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. See, yeah. I mean, look at Mr. Beast. Before he was gay, he had to start somewhere.
That's it, man. That's it. But we all know the number works. So
Oh
call
yeah,
that number.
I
401-592-4021. Ring the number. Get in here.
get in here, and if you're not in here, I will just continue to talk to myself until someone does get in here. What do you think about people that live stream like with their phones and they just stare at their phone like that's all that they're doing?
Yeah, I don't get that one. That's a Gen Z thing.
Yeah, yeah. It's like what do you call that? It's called oh, what is they've got a term for it. I feel like I can't remember what it is right now, but it's like just like hang and chill or something like that. But like they're sitting there on their phone and they've got like what seems to be thousands of people watching them stare back at their phone. Well, I mean, when you think about it, they're kind of just sitting there making eye contact with each other the whole time until somebody chats something.
That's true. It's because they're all vain. The Gen Zs just want to look at their own face all day.
Oh man, you know what? Actually, now that you said that, I did have another topic that I was going to do another night called uh, Gen Z or Boomers, who's worse? And I figured that would get a lot of buzz go because
Yeah, that's a great topic.
I mean I don't know. I mean I'm right there in the middle. What am I? I'm a millennial technically. I don't feel like a millennial, but I am. I've fallen that age group. But man, I live in an area with a lot of boomers, and Jesus Christ, man, they're the worst. But then like I see like the Gen Zs walk around and they just have their phone like dude, their phones are always in their face. It's crazy. It's crazy, man.
Well,
Like
I blame boomer and older millennial parents for sticking iPads in their 2-year-old's face instead of looking after their children.
yeah, yeah, man. Look, you're not wrong, man. You're absolutely not wrong. Uh yeah. Yeah, it's yeah, because I mean, like the iPad has become like this. What do you call it? Like a quick fix. The kids whining about something, like uh, and you just hand them the iPad, and it's like it just kind of shuts them off. You know what I read today? I read a study that in 2000, one out of every 150 kids were diagnosed with autism. You know what it is this year?
Probably 30% of the kids' population.
One out of every 30. One out of every 30 kids has autism now. Isn't that insane?
That's pretty wild.
Yeah, man. Sometimes I think I have autism and I just don't realize it. I don't know. I don't know if
Oh,
I
you,
display.
you, you, you know, I promise you'd know. They diagnosed me when I was 4 back in 3 back in 98.
Okay. Okay. And they said they certified you non autistic.
So they certified drive me autistic as fuck, boy.
Oh, you are autistic. What the fuck causes that? What are we doing? Is it all the preservatives in the food? Is it the infant formula? There's got to be something there, man. Is it microplastics? I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what it
The trouble
is.
with the Gen Z kids is they're overdiagnosing autism because they're just antisocial. That's the biggest problem. The iPad's turning them into retards. Can you say
Man,
that? I said it anyway.
that's interesting, man. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, dude. It's like a trance when they get those things. They just stare at them. And look, got a rhythm with the tism. Uh, thank you, Ghost Anderson. Oh shit, what was I gonna say? You know what is crazy, or like the YouTube shorts? Do you ever get like uh do you ever get caught in like the YouTube shorts trap? Like you go to look, you see like one short that shows up and you're like, oh, that's interesting. And you tap on it, and then before you know it, you've scrolled like through 100 shorts. Do you ever do that?
Oh, all the time, brother. But that's an ADD thing, I think.
I'm ADD as fuck. Yes. Yes, you are correct. I am extremely ADD. And I will be doing that and I won't even realize that I'm doing it. And I'll have to like catch myself and be like, and the thing is, it's the most unproductive fucking thing you can do is to sit there and scroll through YouTube shorts or TikTok or whatever. It's just garbage for your mind.
Absolute trap. I get on. I'll just check out a couple of the boys' new shorts, have a look for a couple of days. 1 hour later, you're like, oh, shit. Hurl the
Yes.
phone across the room.
Yes, 100%. You know what I actually do? I have actually figured out that so in your YouTube app there's a thing
The
where is it?
timer, I have that. I use
What
that too.
what? You
It
use the
tells
you
you when you've been watching for 15 minutes, so it reminds you to turn it off.
Oh no, what is that? I need that.
Yeah. YouTube has a thing where if you watch YouTube, you can like set limits. So if you watch it for like 15 minutes or half an hour, you can pick your own time. It tells you you've been watching shorts for 15 minutes now.
Is that a setting in the app?
And you can on the phone app. It's brilliant. Saved my life.
Dude, I need that. I need to turn that
Yeah.
on for sure
Yeah, you gotta
because
turn it off.
yeah. And you know, the thing is, I don't use any social media besides YouTube. That's the only thing I look at. I had TikTok and I felt like I was getting cancer in real time on TikTok. But what I do, like at the bottom of the YouTube app, there's a thing, there's like the home page. And I think that shows you things that um, like stuff from people you don't necessarily follow, but people that you might be interested in. I don't look at that. I only look at my subscriptions tab in YouTube because that's like you and like Spider and everybody else. That's all the stuff that I want to see. That's like not just garbage shit that I am not interested in.
Couldn't agree
Yeah,
more, Chuck. But as it
man.
turns out, I have to go because
Oh, okay.
somebody that I've never heard of before called Kakarot wants to play Ready or Not. So I think I need to bail.
Oh man, he sounds really cool. Dude, you should go do that.
Yeah, maybe a little gay, but we'll see. I'll find out. I'll ask you.
All right, well, whoever you are, you have a great night in the Pacific Southwest, and you have a great night.
Thank you, too. I'm so glad to meet my idol, Chuck Alpha Foxtrot, on his all-new show, Chat Alpha Foxtrot.
Chat
Give him
Alpha
a call, yo.
Foxtrot. It,
401-592-4021. Bring that number.
get the number. Call it now. And look, it literally took me like 5 seconds to come up with that name, Chat Alpha Foxtrot. Can you believe that? My genius
I
knows
don't know
no
where you get it.
bounds.
I don't know where you come up with this stuff, man. It's awesome.
All right, sir. Well, you have a great night.
You too, Chuck. Cheers.
Bye. Oh man, that was a guy that I've never played Ready or Not with ever. Yeah. Anyway. All right. So anyway, yeah, man, let's get some more people in here. Let's talk. Look, this is just look. Here's the thing. This is just a topic that I put up here for shits and gigs purposes, S&G purposes. Um, I thought maybe it would get some attention, which is why I put it up here. But we can talk about whatever you want to. In fact, it might be open season on topics right now. Every time I do this, I am going to have a different topic. I will post a topic up there for you to talk about or for us to talk about. And feel free, go ahead, call the number 401 592 4021. Don't have too many viewers on YouTube right now. I'm thinking maybe YouTube might have shadow banned me a little bit. Don't know. Don't know if that's true or not. I think I just made that up completely in my head. But you know what? It's not going to stop me from doing this. I'm going to keep doing it. Man, I like this, dude. I'm having a lot of fun. It's also Friday night. And I think a lot of people are actually out not watching my channel. So that could also have something to do with it. I seem to get more engagement during the week. Let's talk about that. Do you have a YouTube channel and you don't get enough engagement? Let's go ahead and talk about that. I'm having a lot of fun doing this. This is like so. Whenever I normally pray. I normally play Ready or Not. That's the game that started this whole YouTube channel because I played it so much that I was like, I might as well make videos about it. So started making Ready or Not videos, and then when I eventually went to live streaming, I really liked interacting with the chat. That was one of my favorite things to do, like just like talking to the chat and stuff. Now, granted, when I'm playing Ready or Not, I get a little into the game. Okay, I wouldn't say it's like an RP level thing. Okay, I'm personally not into RP. It's just not for me. I feel like that's too much of a too much of a what am I trying to think of? Too much of a there's a word that I'm trying to think of right now, and I cannot think of it to save my life. Um, uh, but there, nope, no, it's gone. Nope. I used to play Eve Online, and that required a lot of the same word that I'm trying to think of. Dedication. There you go. I feel like RP requires a lot of dedication, and I love to play the game. I love the mechanics of Ready or Not. Ready or Not Ready or Not is probably my favorite game of all time. If you guys want to talk about Ready or Not, 401 592 4021, call me right now. So nice of Mr. Child. That was actually not a complete stranger. That was a guy I play Ready or Not with. That was an armed child. He has a YouTube channel. Go check it out. He's got like 12K subs. Super nice guy. He is a sweetheart. A sweetheart from down under. A nicer boomerang tosser you will not find. Love me some armed child. So I don't know if anybody's actually seeing this right now or if I'm just pissing in the wind. But you know what? I don't really care. I'm going to keep on going, and we're just going to see what happens. I would very much like you to call. Like I said, gonna keep doing this. I don't know how often I'm going to do this. Probably not every night. Probably won't be every night. So my work schedule is changing to where I am now off Mondays and Wednesdays. Really don't like that. Oh my God, we've got a new caller. Caller, this is Chat Alpha Foxtrot. What would you like to talk about tonight? Are you gay? I'm sorry, sir. Say that again. I missed that.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Yes, I can. What would you like to talk about, sir? Would you like to talk about our topic of choice tonight or maybe something else?
So, really quick, you know me as Sloppy McFloppy.
Okay. Yes, I do know you. Yes.
So I haven't updated my YouTube. It's Ghost Innocent right now. It's my old thing. But first of all, I just want to say, for playing Ready or Not, like, games like that, they're like realistic.
Sir, I'm gonna have to stop you real quick. You're breaking up real bad.
Hey, no
I'm not
problem.
I'm not sure how to fix that. So I don't know. Carry on, I guess.
Right. I mean, I'll try. I'll try. I just want to say, man, I'm a big fan. I've always enjoyed you playing Ready or Not. I hope you
Thank
heard
you.
that part.
why you usually love to use the SCAR. I think it's the
Yes.
1M308 or 5. And I always tell you to use the SA58, the FAL.
Yes.
Do you does that just annoy you? Are you kind of like, oh well, viewer's choice kind of deal? Because I don't want to be that guy that bothers you and say, you know.
Well, sir, first of all, I am unbothered. You're not bothering me one bit. I am live streaming to the world, so you feel free to say or comment whatever you want. You know, why do I like the Scar over the SA51? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, just real simple because I believe I told you before that I don't own a gaming computer and I don't have Ready or Not, but I have played it before religiously when it did come out. I was just curious your thoughts on the rifle in general. Why you like it over, let's say, other options, or I know you even like the H&K 416 as well in 5.56.
Yeah.
You know, but
So okay,
yeah.
so as far as the Scar goes, I like the Scar, the Mark 17, because you can equip a 4X to it, and honestly, it just looks cool as shit. I love the way it looks. That's like the reason I prefer that as like a long gun over anything else in 7.62. The GA51, or no, wait, what did you say? You said is are we talking about the same thing? The GA51 and you said
The H&K 416.
the 416. So I've
Yeah,
actually, what's that?
I said you really like the Scar and the 416, but I think it wasn't the GA. It was like the G50 or something. It was like it was like a G3, but in like 5.56. It's just like a big MP5 basically in 5.56. And I remember you saying it was okay, but you really you wanted to go back to the Scar because you know.
You know, that's real weird because so what for some reason whatever happens, I don't know what it is, but it seems like I'll use one gun over and over and over and then it kind of falls off. Like I feel like all of a sudden I'll play with it and it won't be accurate at all. Or like I'm not getting any kills with it. And so I'm just like, well, screw this. I'll try something else. That's typically how it goes for me. But like the 416, I used to only use 7.62 in semi-auto, but I love the 4.6. I love using 5.56 in full auto. To me, that's a lot of fun to do. So that's why I like using 5.56s. Only if I'm using full auto. But the GA51, that's the MP5 that's chambered in 7.62. That's like a crazy gun. But I like using that one for CQB. CQB. That's what I like using that one for because it's so small, so compact.
All right. And would you say, not in a rude way, but who would you say is your favorite person to play Ready or Not with? Like, even if it's just you and one person or a full team, who do you know, like, you can call on them and they're just either going to show up or you know you're going to have a damn good time?
Oh man, I don't think I can answer that. I don't think I can answer that here. Uh, no, so okay, so the thing is, when I play Ready or Not, like I said, I'm not into RP. Like I don't really care about RP at all. I just like to get in there, but at the same time, it's like I like to be tactical. You know, I like to communicate with the team. I don't like to just run and gun in there. You know, so like if I get a team together who like we're communicating and we're talking, and everybody's kind of listening to each other, that's the team I love to play with. And like I don't mind like shooting the shit and stuff, but like when I'm playing the game, when we're in the game, when we're in a mission, it's like let's talk about whatever the hell we're talking about like when the mission's over. Like right now we're in here. Let's get in
Yeah.
here and do this thing, So as far as like favorite person, I don't know, man. Like I really couldn't tell you because like I like playing with a bunch of those guys.
Are you just saying that because you don't want them to go all pissed off, and then the next time you stream, like, huh? I heard you said Hoolan Spider or Fish Boy or something. Huh?
No,
Yeah, what's going on?
I mean maybe a little, but like I'm just a dude with a camera. You know what I mean? I'm nobody important. I'm not any more important than any of those guys are. You know, they all bring something unique to the team, and I love all those guys. I love everybody that I play with. So like, you know, now if there was one guy that was just a huge pain in the ass, I would be like, man, I really don't like playing with that guy. But I mean, I guess I've gotten lucky to where like I haven't played with a guy like that. You know, like the first team I met, oh my God, Mike and Hewland Spider and Armed Child, uh, like they're awesome to play with. And then I met this other team and I really like playing with them. So like I kind of jump back and forth between the two teams, but I like playing with all of them. Like there's nobody that I'm like, ugh, fuck, I don't want to play with this dude. But yeah, like as far as favorite, like I mean, I really don't have one.
Okay. Well, hey, one last question before I go because I
Yes,
have
sir.
to get ready for work tomorrow. If you can own in any configuration, any firearm in real life, from Ready or Not, fully automatic, semi-auto, whatever attachments you want, all the setup, which one would you own IRL?
You said sidearm?
Any firearm.
Oh, any
gun
firearm.
from Ready or Not you can own in real life, any setup. What would you choose?
Oh, the GA51 for sure. Yeah. Yeah. There's something about the high caliber shit that I just love. Yeah. The
Something about
GA51.
Oh, you know?
I think it's the HK51 is its real life counterpart, but it would be that one
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure. Yeah.
Well, hey, I gotta get going, but I just want to say thank you for actually interacting with your chats. A lot of streamers don't like to do that. They get too all baked and puffed up, and you got to donate money and stuff. I appreciate you actually talking back and listening to the community. I'm really glad that you are actually a really great guy to basically hang out with. I mean, I live far away, but it's just nice to interact with someone and just chill out, play some games. And even just doing this is really nice. So I really appreciate that, man.
Yeah, dude, no problem at all, man. I always appreciate you backseat driving me in Halo, man. Every time. I love
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I really appreciate you watching on my stream. Like I really do, man. Like it's crazy what like I haven't streamed in like a month. I've had some like personal shit going on. But like anytime I see like people coming back to the streams, dude, it feels real good. Like it really does. And
One
it's
step at a time.
it's a free service, man. Like no, like I'm not expecting to get anything from anybody doing this. I have a good time doing it.
Well, hey, man. Again, thank you so much for playing Ready or Not and just enjoying time with everyone. And if anybody's listening to this, please feel free to just call in. And this gentleman will talk to you about just about anything.
I certainly will.
Definitely, definitely. Enjoy your stream, everyone. I got to get ready for work tomorrow. God bless and Merry Christmas. You have a wonderful day, sir.
You too, Sloppy McFloppy. Thank you very much, buddy.
All right, bye.
Sloppy McFloppy, everyone. Sloppy McFloppy is a regular to Chuck Alpha Foxtrot streams. I see him all the time. All the time. Sometimes he likes to give me a little shit, but that's okay. No big deal. Anyway, let's get back to our topic. Do you think you might be gay? I feel like this wasn't a good topic to choose. We got Kakarot in the chat saying, it's me. I'm a pain in the ass. Kakarot, listen to me, dude. I love you, man. I love you, Kakarot. You're my bro. You're my bro. Look, Chuck's going to be a little honest with you guys right now. This is a little Chuck Honest Foxtrot. I don't have like really any friends in real life, like none. No friends. And playing Ready or Not, I've met some cool fucking people. And let me tell you something. When I first played Ready or Not, dude, and I wanted to play online with people, I was so scared. I was so scared, man. It was like social anxiety. I was like, oh, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know if I can do this. But then I started playing with Honey Badger. That's the name. Couldn't think of it for some reason. Played with Honey Badger, made some videos with them. That was a fucking great time. And the thing is, like, I used to play online back in the day all the time. I think the last game I played online with like online multiplayer was Payday 2. I got really into Payday 2. And I don't have nearly as many hours in Payday 2 as I do in Ready or Not. That is for sure. But then Kakarot showed up in my chat one night. And and then he started hanging around. And then he invited me to play with him. Oh no, Kakarot kept wanting me to play with him. That's what it was. He kept inviting me to play with him. And at the time, had some stuff going on. Couldn't really dedicate any time to like, cause like at the time, like I could only play Ready or Not or stream when I got a free second, which was not often. That didn't happen a lot. Now that I'm, a lot more single than I was, I can do this now, and I really like doing this, man. I don't know why I was such a curmudgeon, such an encapsulated boll weevil, in my little cocoon. But look at me, I've sprouted out like a butterfly. 401-592-4021. Do you think you might be gay? Is that a concern of yours? It shouldn't be. It's 2025. It's cool, man. Nobody's going to say anything. Okay. Now look, maybe for a long time in middle school, I thought I was gay because I got called the F word a lot. The other F word. You know what I'm talking about. I got called that a lot and I didn't understand why, but then I started putting two and two together. I was like, well, maybe they're onto something. 401-592-4021. This is, I'm really glad that I had some people call in. An Armed Child and Sloppy McFloppy both called in. Probably won't do this every night. I do want to get back to streaming though. This environment I am in is a lot more stream friendly than that one I was in before. The one that had the sword and Bowser in the background. It was the first time I had all the lights up and shit back there. You know what I mean? That place I was staying, I'm actually having to sue that lady now. So, not really happy about that, but I'm going to have to take her to court because she's going to be in a see you next Tuesday, if you know what I'm saying. 401-592-4021. Look at this guy. I got this shirt specifically for this stream. I've always liked wearing a shirt and tie. Look at this. I'm growing my beard out too. Look at that. I've never had all this. I've never had all this down here. I've always shaved this part off, but I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to let it grow out and see what it looks like. Can't say that, I got to say, not too shabby. Chuck's looking not too shabby right now. Where was that person that said I was very attractive that was probably being a troll? They might be onto something. They might actually be onto something. Do you have something you guys want to talk about? I'm probably going to do this for about another hour. I'm probably going to ramble into the void for about another hour until somebody wants to call and talk about something. I will talk to you about anything. This is called Chat Alpha Foxtrot. Hold on. So we got this logo right there if you're in vertical, and this one right here if you're in horizontal. Look at that. Full disclosure, I did use AI to make that. Okay. All right. But look, I'm not completely against AI. Okay. I wanted to have something that looks semi-professional for this. Okay. Everything else, the only thing that I've ever used AI for is this logo, this Chat Alpha Foxtrot logo, and the background. The background in my thumbnails. It's like the jungle canopy with the guns in it. That is AI generated. Everything else, my personal logo, the Chuck Alpha Foxtrot logo, that's all mine. That's all mine. Hold on a second. Do I got the clip button? Oh man, should I push this button? Is it supposed to clip? Hold up. Oh my God, dude. I have been muted this whole time. What in the hell? Oh my God, dude. That was the mute button. I am stupid. I'm like, why is nobody? Thank you for. Oh my God, dude. I have been sitting here talking with no. I hit the wrong damn button. I meant to hit that. Oh my God. Probably the reason you haven't been able to, probably the reason I've got nobody watching is because I muted my damn stream. I am the worst about doing that. I need to take the mute function off of that pedal and move it somewhere else. 100%. That's what I need to do. I'm going to do that. Man, you guys have missed like the last, dude, I think I've been talking to no one for like 20 minutes. Maybe that's okay. Maybe I'm okay with that. Okay, so, dude, Ghost Andrew, dude, look, okay, look. First of all, let me explain. I'm not trying to make excuses. Okay, it's been a minute since I've live streamed. A minute. Okay, you've been muted for like 20 minutes. I know. Why didn't you say anything? Are you guys trying to hem me up right now? What? I thought my stream was broken. No, dude. Oh my God, dude. Dude, I'm over here gaslighting myself, thinking that YouTube is shadow banning my shit. When in reality, I'm just talking. I cannot believe that. I cannot believe I have been. Dude, I just want one stream to go good. No, dude, this has been a good stream. I had Sloppy McFloppy call in. I had Armchild call in. Man, and dude, the love, man. I thought I was going to get like a bunch of trolls calling me and stuff, saying the N word. That's 100% what I thought. They were just gonna be dropping the N word left and right. But dude, Child called in, Sloppy McFloppy called in, dude. Damn, I cannot believe I have been muted for 20 minutes. Dude, that's a sign from God, because you know what? I was thinking about, man, maybe I shouldn't talk about this on stream, and then I just did anyway. And the whole thing was muted, so you guys didn't hear any of it. Man, hindsight won in the end, finally. Thank you, the power of hindsight. Dude, I am just sitting here in this chair, straight up, just talking to myself literally about nothing. And when my stream was muted, 100% about nothing. Man, you know what? I'm still going to do this though. I like this. This is kind of like what I like to do, you know? Just like talking to the peeps. I wish the peeps would, you know what? Maybe they would talk to me. If your stream hasn't been muted for 20 minutes, Chuck, you dick. I wonder if people have been trying to tell me. Hold on. They probably have. Let me see. Missed call. Wait a second. Is Google Voice trying to forward this to my regular number? We can't have that, dude. We cannot be doing that. If you guys want to call in and talk about anything, I'll talk about anything. Dude, I'm a talkative motherfucker. And you know what's crazy? Like at work, I don't say anything. I think if somebody who I worked with saw this right now, they would be like, "Holy shit, Chuck can talk." Because I swear to God, like I barely talk at work, barely. I'm just kind of more interested in getting in, doing my shit and getting out. Like that's kind of all I'm focused on. I guess maybe I talk a little bit, but not like this. Not like this, dude. Blow some people's minds if they knew I was doing this. But I don't tell anybody at work that I'm live stream either. I don't tell anybody at work that I'm on YouTube. I don't tell them I live stream. Dr. Disrespect just went live on Rumble, in case you guys want to go check that out. Nobody at work knows that I live stream or YouTube. I think maybe like one guy does. Maybe. I don't even know. I don't think anybody does. And that's kind of the way I like to have it. I like to keep work life and personal shit separate. You know what I mean? 401-592-4021. Do you guys like to keep work life and personal shit separate? Or would you guys rather tell everybody at work everything that you do in your life? Dude, sorry, dude, Ghost Anderson, dude. I tried to clip something, part of this live stream, and instead of hitting the clip, I've got this pedal down here. And instead of hitting the clip pedal, I hit the damn mute button like an idiot. Okay, in my defense, I'm trying to knock the cobwebs off. I haven't live streamed in like a month. Okay. Trying to get back into it. I definitely going to stream some more Ready or Not at some point. And dude, I am so far behind on shorts. I haven't posted a video in like 3 weeks, dude. It's crazy. Dude, I haven't posted a short in like probably a month, dude. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. I thought my it's all good. Thank you, Ghost Anderson. Dude, Ghost Anderson, thank you for hanging around. You know what? Since you're here, do you want to talk about something, Mr. Anderson? Mr. Anderson, do you want to talk about something? Throw me a topic, dude. I don't know why anybody would ever want my opinion on anything, but some people do, I guess. I guess. I mean, and I'm here to talk, man. This is it. This is Chat Alpha Foxtrot. This is my chat show. I feel like I need like a cool like opening theme. Like Jenny Jones used to have. Dun dun dun. Ba, ba, da, ba, ba, da. Did you guys miss what I said? I think you guys missed what I said about Jenny Jones earlier. All right, so look, I kind of wanted this whole thing to kind of be like a 90s TV talk show. If you guys are not familiar with 90s TV talk shows, get on YouTube, and I'm sure they're on there. Jenny Jones, Jerry Springer. Jerry Springer was a little too much, I feel like. Jerry Springer wasn't like, I feel like Jenny Jones was kind of like family friendly and kind of wholesome sometimes. Jerry Springer was not. Jerry Springer was lesbians making out. That's pretty much all it was. I remember distinctly, there was one episode where this chick was like, I've been cheating on you. And he's like, with who? I'll whip his ass. And she's like, your sister. And then they walk over to each other. They start undoing each other. They're wearing like these like spaghetti strap. I don't know what you call them. It's like the shirt that just kind of covers your tits, and it ties behind your neck. And so then they walk over to each other, and they like embrace, and they start undoing each other's like spaghetti strap things. I don't know what you call it. They're basically like bikini tops. And you can tell though that as they're doing this, they're sort of uncomfortable, they're kind of like nervously laughing, like, okay, here we go. And they start, they pull each other's tops down, and, they don't like they literally just pull their tits out. That's all they do. And then they start making out, and then it's, then they put their tops back up. Crazy shit. Jenny Jones was not like that. What's your opinions on soul food? Oh my God, dude. Soul food? Okay, first of all, we'll get back to the Jenny Jones thing in a second, dude. I got to talk about this real quick. Okay. All right, look. Food is my main weakness. I am a slave to food, no pun intended. I love food, and I have to force myself. Dude, if I just gave in to my inhibitions and I ate whatever I wanted all the time, I would probably be like 500 pounds. Like, I would be one of those people that like roll up into Walmart on those carts, and their shit is just hanging off the sides. I would probably look like that if I didn't force myself to be like, you don't need to eat that. You don't need that, Chuck. Nothing about soul food is good for you except that it tastes amazing. Soul food is what? Soul food is all the good shit, dude. What we're talking like fried chicken, collard greens. I mean, aren't that the part of the collard you're supposed to throw away? I don't know. But like mac and cheese, mashed potatoes, like peach cobbler. Fuck. I want it right now. I love soul food, dude. I love soul food, dude. And the thing is, I don't think I've ever like been to like a real, I think I've been to a soul food place. I have. I have been. And you know what I got? Chicken and waffles. Man, if you ain't ever had chicken and waffles will change your life. I feel like I'm starting to cry thinking about it, actually. If you think about chicken and waffles and you start to tear up, you are too fat. You are too fucking fat, dude. You should not be. I think I'm tearing up right now thinking about how good it was because it was like chicken. And I don't think it was like a chicken wing, chicken thigh. Like chicken thighs are my favorite because they're like the fattiest part of the chicken. Yeah. But like, dude, putting the chicken on the waffle, I think it was like a chicken tender or something. But we're not talking like what are those things? Who the like the frozen chicken tenders. We're not talking like that. We're talking like fresh, hand battered, deep fried chicken tenders on a waffle with syrup drizzled on it. I kind of want it right now. Chicken and waffles with white sausage gravy. Oh, dude. Biscuits and gravy. Dude, you ever had that? There's some people that like think of biscuits and gravy and they're like disgusting, or they see it and they're like, that is disgusting. Because I guess in their head, they're like biscuits and like when they think gravy, they think of like the brown beef gravy. They're not thinking of like the fucking white flour and sausage gravy. Because my dad used to make biscuits and gravy from scratch all the time, and so did his sisters. That's what they grew up on. And it's like you mix what kind of it's just grease mixed with flour is all that gravy is. It's grease and flour mixed together, and then you put sausage in it. And dude, it's like the most amazing. Like, and you put that on some nice fluffy biscuits. I want to go get some right now. No, no, we got to talk about something else. This is how Charlie Sheen feels when he talks about blood. It's got to be, dude, because like, dude, my biggest weakness is food. You could probably get me to do whatever you wanted me to do if you had a nice plate of biscuits and gravy in front of you. And you were like, Chuck, if you'll do A, I'll give you B. And B is the biscuits and gravy. And A is probably whatever you can think of. Dude, biscuits and gravy are so good, man. Oh my God. We got to stop talking about this. I want some right now. If you've never had biscuits and gravy before, I 100% guarantee that you are missing out. And you need to go get some now, as soon as you can. Because look, what if we have like a Donnie Darko situation and a fucking plane comes through your house into your living room and takes your ass out? You turn into some kind of like zombie bunny. What if that happens and you never had biscuits and gravy? Why were you even born in the first place? The fuck is wrong with you? Go get it right now, dude. It's so good. How was your Christmas? How was my Christmas? It was uneventful. uh, Not much happened really. I got my kid. I've got okay, so I've got four kids. That's how many kids I've got. Two of them are stepkids. Two of them are my biological children. I got my two step kids Amazon gift cards because they're teenagers and what they like changes from day to day. So I just got them $50 Amazon gift cards. I'm like, there you go, guys. Have fun. My littlest one, I got him like He got like this electric dirt bike. He's 6. He got like this electric dirt bike off Amazon. His mom got him. So I got him like the helmet and gloves to go with it. And I also got him like this. If you go to Harbor Freight Tools, they've got these little mini toolboxes. These I've actually got one. I bought one. They're like $16. They're 2 drawers and they got the little flip open lid. And they even come with like the drawer liners, like the rubberized drawer liners. Dude, they're real tight, man. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can pull this up. I can't really see. Let's take a chance and see. Maybe I don't dox myself. Oh no, what am I doing? Why did that happen? Oh, all right. I'm playing a dangerous game here. Harbor Freight mini. I'll show you what I got him. Mini toolbox. Bam. This right here. Is this gonna, all right, is this gonna dox me? Hold on. Let me make sure I don't get doxed here. What the hell did that do? Oh, wait a second. I don't have it. I don't have a screen share on. Dude, I might be the most retarded person who's ever lived. I try to drag it over to my main monitor and I'm not broadcasting my monitor. Okay. So well, all right, we'll fix that for next time. Yeah, anyway, I got him a little mini Harbor Freight toolbox with his helmet and his gloves, dude. And my ex-wife said that he took that thing to bed and slept with it. And he put all of his stuff in it, and he kept waking her up because he kept banging his head against it. That little what is it? It's a U.S. General mini toolbox. Just look that up. You'll know what I'm talking about. I actually use mine to keep like my keys and my wallet and stuff in, dude. They're so cute, man. I love them. I love those little toolboxes. That's how my Christmas was. And then my oldest daughter, she just turned 18. And what did I get her? Hold up. I think I got her Starbucks gift card. Yeah, I got her Starbucks gift card because she likes Starbucks. She's real easy. She likes Starbucks and Chick-fil-A. So either one of those things. She's good. Harbor Freight is very underrated. Did you know Snap-on tools and Harbor Freight tools are made in the same factory? They are called Icon. I did know that. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Icon tools are yeah, hella underrated. Now, I will say I bought a torque wrench, a little 1/4 inch torque wrench from Harbor Freight one time because I needed it for like one thing. It was not an Icon torque wrench. It was like I got like a Harbor Freight coupon, dude, and this thing was like $10 with a coupon. So, go ahead and put your faith in a $10 torque wrench and, see what happens. I found out that day because as I went to go torque down this tiny little nut to spec, it broke because it's a $10 torque wrench. So yeah, dude, I'll fuck with Icon all day. Not anything else in that store. I mean, the Daytona jacks are real good. I've got a Pittsburgh 3-ton floor jack that I bought for Harbor Freight, and I have used that thing so many times. I used to have a business transporting vehicles all over the United States, and I kept that 3-ton floor jack in the back of my truck in case I needed it. And let me tell you something: when you are running the roads 3 weeks out of the month, every month, you are going to be changing some tires. So, worthwhile investment. Man, this is a lot of fun. I don't know why this is so much fun. I really thought more people were going to call in. If you want to call in right now and talk to me about, oh, I don't know anything, 401-592-4021. I'm going to be on here for about another 24 minutes. I think I'm going to cut it at 10 o'clock, my time, Rhode Island time, because that's what this number is. This is a Rhode Island number. I picked that number specifically for that reason, I guess. And I also noticed that in the vertical view, my number is obscuring the chat. I'm going to have to fix that. Sorry about that, y'all. That was my bad. In fact, let me go ahead and do that right now. I can do that right now. I don't think we are. Boop. There we go. Now the number is behind the chat, but now it's kind of down there. Interesting. You know what I think I'm going to do? think we just move that. I'm not gonna fuck with it right now. Nobody's gonna call in anyway. Yes. Harbor Freight Tools. I have bought so much stuff from Harbor Freight Tools. There's certain things you should buy from there and certain things you absolutely should not. Any type of precision tool that I would say is not Icon, don't buy. Like if you need something torque to spec, I would not buy a Harbor or a Pitt. I think it was a Pittsburgh brand torque wrench. Stay away from that. The Icons, never personally used them, but they seem like they're high quality tools. I don't know how we went from talking about Chuck, I think I might be gay, to Harbor Freight Tools, but whatever. We're here, aren't we? This is the point that we got to. 401 What what the so I bought the Pittsburgh jack. Now normally like Pittsburgh sockets and stuff I'll fuck with for sure. But like I said, the torque, like the Pittsburgh brand, uh, close spec, high spec. I don't know what you want to call it. Anything that requires precision, not getting that from Harbor Freight, unless I said it's the Icon. I'll totally do that. Uh, 401 If you guys want to call in and chat about whatever, I'm here. I'm here for another 22 minutes. Here's a great question. What good advice would you give someone in their 20s or 30s? Oh boy, let me tell you something. That is a great question because I've got a lot to say about that. Oh man. Okay, so that is a tough one. That's a tough one. Advice in your 20s. Okay, so here's some advice that I can give you from I'm 40 years old, by the way. Full disclosure, I'm 40. 40, still rocking all the hair. Look at that. I am 40 years old. So I turned 20 years ago. Okay. Rule number one, don't try to impress anybody else. Don't be pressured into buying shit that you do not need or that you are trying to impress anyone else with. Because at the end of the day, nobody really gives a shit. Nobody cares what you have. These dudes that go out and buy like these like $80,000 Hellcats and stuff, all they're doing is screwing themselves over. That's all they're doing. They're ruining their finances and their credit. I made lots and lots of bad financial decisions. Lots. Don't do that. Focus on what makes you happy and what you want to get out of life. And don't worry about what anybody else says. And if anybody else is trying to convince you to think otherwise, you don't need them in your life. They are just holding you back. Don't do that. Now, I personally feel like I didn't really have anybody doing that. I was a spender. I didn't understand how money worked. All I knew is anytime I got some, I had to buy something with it. You need to save some money. You need to have a savings account. You need to have an IRA or a 401k going. You need that. Look, here's the beauty part about a 401k. Okay, this is what I used to do all the time. So a 401k is a workplace savings plan where your employer will contribute a certain percentage of what you are contributing into your 401k. So if you're contributing $100 a month and their match is 6%, then they contribute an additional $6 in there. Normally it's more than $100 a month. For me, it is anyway. I've got mine maxed out. The beautiful thing about 401k is when I don't know what the amount is you have to have built up, but you can borrow money. You can take out loans against that 401k. You can take out up to 50% of the 401k out as a loan that you have to pay interest on, but every payment and plus all the interest you're paying goes straight back into your 401k. It goes straight back in there. So you're not paying a bank like, 30% interest on a Hellcat. You all that interest you're paying is going straight back to yourself. Have don't be stupid with money. Trust me, I did a lot of stupid shit with money. And to be quite frank, I'm kind of paying for it now. I saw one of the most brilliant things that somebody's ever said. There is this YouTube channel named Jack Morgan. I think it's called like Jack Morgan RLP or something like that. He does a lot of like financial videos and stuff. He he said something along the lines of like a reverse. It was like a reverse midlife crisis, and I think that's what I'm doing. So typically, what a midlife crisis is, it's when somebody goes, they finish high school, they go to college, or they get into the trades or whatever. They build a career for themselves. They get married, they have kids, they buy a house, they settle down, and at some point, usually around the midpoint of their life, 40, normally, I imagine between 40 and 50, they realize that they kind of come to this realization that like I'm old. Holy shit. Like I'm getting old. And then all that time and money they invested on their future, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. All that time that they invested into going to school, uh, advancing in their career, having a family, they kind of realized they didn't have a lot of fun during that phase. And they're like, holy shit, dude, I'm like halfway through my life, maybe a little bit over halfway, and I didn't have a lot of fun. So then they go out, they buy like motorcycles, they buy sports cars, they possibly cheat on their wives, they go get girlfriends. They start playing Fortnite. I don't know. Every case is different. I feel like what I'm having is a reverse midlife crisis to where when I was 20 and all through my 20s and 30s, all I focused on was fun shit. The stuff that happens whenever you have a midlife crisis. In my 20s and 30s, that's all I was focused on. Was doing all the fun shit. I had a motorcycle. I had an airsoft YouTube channel. I bought a house, but I ended up losing it because I've spent all my money on other shit and couldn't pay the fucking mortgage. I had like a racing simulator. I did all this cool shit, man. But then suddenly I'm 40 years old now. I'm midlife, and it's like I've got nothing to show for it. This is what I've got to show for it. I didn't plan for my future. I didn't save any money. And now I'm in this point where it's like, now, and trust me, dude, when you hit 40, you start to feel the aches and pains of old age. Like they start coming, dude. Like it's crazy. I don't know how to explain it. When I hit 30, all of a sudden I started having like pains in weird places. And then when I hit 40, I started having more pain in more places. It's crazy, but I think that's what I'm doing. I think that is what happened to me. I spent my 20s and 30s just doing nothing but having fun, focused on putting every dollar that I made into having fun, and that was it. And now, because I chose to do that, nobody made me. Nobody made me do it. Because I chose to do that and live that lifestyle, I'm now paying for it. I don't have that much. I've got a little money in savings. I am fortunate enough to where I don't have any debt. That's another thing, dude. Stay away from debt. I used to be so bad about getting payday loans, and it was for dumb shit, just stupid shit. Do not to just be smart with your money and don't let anyone else influence you on what you need to be buying. And let me tell you something, all the cool shit that I had, my racing simulator, my several vehicles that I had, my motorcycle, my house, I don't have any of that shit anymore. It all belongs to somebody else. And I'm the one that spent all that fucking money for it. and I don't have it anymore. You know, I wish people would realize that shit. And I get like, especially like on TikTok and shit. TikTok is constantly because I used to be on TikTok. I posted some videos to TikTok, but I stopped doing it because I got fed up with TikTok. But dude, if I would scroll through TikTok, not only is the doom scrolling like the main thing on TikTok, but like I would just every other video would be like an ad. It would be like some video trying to promote some stupid product that you don't need, like you don't fucking need this thing, but they're trying their damnedest to sell it to you. And the thing is, people do it. All the Klarna shit. Um, I had to, I was at one point where I had no money and I absolutely had to get this thing. It wasn't like something that I wanted. It was like something I needed to have. And dude, I can't even remember what the hell it was, but it was from a company called, it was one of these like predatory credit lending services that has like, 60% APR on your purchases that you had. It was basically like a payday loan. And I was so glad when I got that thing paid off. And as a matter of fact, those motherfuckers charged me a fee for not only paying it off early because I was ready to get that thing paid off. They charged me a fee for paying it off early, which was equivalent to like one of the payments. They also charged me like a fee for paying the thing off totally. Like a closing account fee, dude. Don't be stupid with your money. You do what makes you happy. Don't let anybody influence you. That's including social media. All these people trying to force shit on you that you do not need. Dude, I'm telling you, in a couple of years, you won't even have it anymore. You won't even have it. It'll be gone. It'll belong to somebody else or it'll break and you're still stuck with the damn payment. Just be cool with your money, man. Also, you know, make sure you're with the right person before you get married. Make sure they're the one. Don't rush into that shit. Dude, let me tell you something right now. So I've had plenty of girlfriends. I've had plenty of girlfriends. Um, and I've only been married once. As a matter of fact, I used to do stand-up comedy years ago. And that was the reason I had, well, I guess they weren't really girlfriends. I just kind of got laid a lot. But one of the girls that would always show up, I kind of reconnected with her 10 years later and we got married. And dude, we were not right for each other at all. Not even a little bit. And I am at the point in my life to where like I am not even remotely interested in a girlfriend. Don't want one. I finally have woken up and realized that I need to get my own shit sorted out before I try to bring anybody else into this. This what I got right here, this is not sorted out. This is not. This is basically a halfway house. A halfway house for a middle-aged loser. That's what this is. Uh, but I guess it could always be worse, right? Man, do you guys want to call in 401-592-4021? I really appreciate Sloppy McFloppy and an armed child for calling in. Man, that's cool, man. I love those guys, man. I'm a pretty positive dude. I have literally been sitting here talking in front of this computer screen for like 2 hours. Can you guys believe that? I can. I talk to myself all the time. Like, man, maybe I should do it semi professionally. I really appreciate all you guys watching. I'm only going to stay on for about another 9 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and end this stream at 10 o'clock. But, if you guys want to call in, ask me anything, or if you guys want to talk about tonight's topic, Chuck, I think I might be gay. I don't, I don't know why I thought, I don't know why I think I do half the shit that I do, but I do that stuff. Also, really sorry that I was muted for like 30 minutes. Totally my bad, dude. Thanks for the words of wisdom. I have a lot to think about, dude. Dude, let me tell you something. You know, I'm not the kind of person that wants to try to tell anybody what to do with their life. I'm not. You know, I'm not the kind of person like, I'll hear people's ideas at work, they'll tell me they want to do this or this. And, you know, I don't want to like say like, oh, you shouldn't do that. That's a bad idea. Maybe you shouldn't do that. Because, it might be a good idea for them. But I have been, I have been an adult for about 20 years. And, I've fucking been through a lot, like, and God willing, I'll be through more, So that's the thing. Like, I have experience in this. I've got experience, and some of it's good, some of it's really bad, but I will always be open to give advice. That's kind of what this thing is, I guess, Um, I don't like telling people I don't like telling people what they should do with their lives. But if they want advice, I will be more than happy to give it to them. You know, definitely will, man. Anything you ever want to ask me, and if I have some, I'm not going to pretend I know everything about everything because I don't. I might come off that way sometimes because I feel like I've been interested in a lot of different things. That's just kind of how my mind works. Like it goes from one thing to the next. It's always done that. So like I'll get hyper focused on this thing and then this thing and then this thing. And that's why like I know so much about like cars or like professional wrestling history and Lord of the Rings, building PCs, um racing. I love racing. Like I got really into mountain biking there for a while and just got super into that. Like I feel like I've done a lot of things, and I've always kind of hated that like I never specialized in one thing. Video editing. I think video editing is like one of my favorite things I've ever done. This is my third YouTube channel. My first one was called Extremely Chuck. You still might be able to find that one. I used to do movie reviews like 10 years ago. Um, they took one down because whoever owned the right to the movie copyright claimed it. And it took me like a week to put that video together. And I got so pissed off that I just gave up. And then I had another channel called Chuck Alpha Foxtrot, same as this one, but it was airsoft because I got like super into airsoft. And so I was like, man, maybe I should make airsoft videos. And that's how I got like into video editing. Ended up completely deleting that one. That one is nowhere to be found. And then I got into Ready or Not and created this one. And I feel like third time's a charm. Like I feel like I have put more work into this YouTube channel than any other channel. And I really like doing this. And I would really love to do this as a job. I don't think I'm anywhere near there. But I would love to like do this as a job. Uh, because like 99% of the people, I hate my job. So, I mean, I guess I don't hate it, but I don't like going to it. Dude, don't copyright claim me, Kakarot. Dude, come on. Please don't do that, dude. Please don't. Dude, look, I'll be honest with you. If you want to go look up that channel, Extremely Chuck, that's what it was called. In fact, it's still I believe the icon was that picture of me when I was 20 years old holding that can of Bud Light and giving the thumbs up. It's probably fucking buried. So I did a Captain America review from 1990. I did a review of a movie called Caw. That was the one that they took down. They kept taking that down. I would re-upload it. They took it down again, and I said, "Fuck it," and I stopped making those videos because I would bust my ass for a week after I got done working, editing those videos together, and then they just kept taking them down. So I was like, "Fuck this," and I did one for the Fantastic Four movie. I want to say that they put the one for Call back up, which I think was is my favorite one. The first one I did was for the movie Virus with Jamie Lee Curtis. Um, I did that one first, and then by the time I did four total, I did Virus, Captain America, um, Fantastic Four, and then Kaw, Kaw. And Kaw, I think, was my favorite one, dude. Especially part two. The Captain America, I mean, I thought they were all good. But yeah, they kept taking them down. But I think you really have to dig to find those. They ended up putting the one for Kaw back up, but then they took down the Fantastic Four review, I think. I'm pretty sure. Let me just look that up real quick. Yeah, so if you want to go watch Chuck review horrible movies from about 10 years ago, go look that channel up. Extremely Chuck. Just put in like Extremely Chuck, um, fantastic or no fantastic like Kaw, Kaw, or let me just try this and see if this works. Extremely Chuck Kaw. Oh, there it is right there. Man, 7 years ago. Wow, I thought it was longer than that. Man, he's got 49 subscribers. Let me see if they put my videos back up. Oh my God. Yeah, so the Fantastic Four video is still down. Yeah, so they took that one down, and I don't think I have access to the YouTube Studio app. But the one for Kaw is probably my favorite one. Man, I love that one. I should probably start doing those again. I really, man, I loved making those, dude. That was so much fun. I would basically watch the whole movie, and then like I none of those movies I had ever seen before, so it was like my genuine reaction to them. I would watch the whole movie, film me watching the movie at my computer, and then I would write out a script. No, wait. Yeah, okay, so I would watch the whole movie, get my reaction, and then I would watch the movie again and then write the script as I watched the movie, putting in jokes and notes and all that kind of shit. And then I would record the voiceover, and then I would edit the whole video, and that would take me about a week to do. And so it was a lot of work. It was more work than putting these ready or not videos together. That's for goddamn sure. But I wanted them to look really good. But yeah, if you want to go check those out, yeah, go check that out. Extremely Chuck, Kaw, uh, Captain America, and Virus. Virus was the first one. That was probably the weakest one. Kaw was probably my favorite one, for sure. Oh, please don't copyright claim me, Kakarot. All right, guys. Well, I think that's going to be it. We have hit the 2 hour mark. I've had a lot of fun doing this. I want to do this again. Hopefully, I won't mute myself for a quarter of the goddamn live stream next time. God, dude, am I ever going to figure streaming out? Probably not. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Like I said, if you guys want to leave a voicemail, you're more than welcome to call that number. It will probably go straight to voicemail because it will not go to my phone. Or you can send me a text to that number and I will get it. I will 100% get it. But thank you, everybody, to watching me sit here and talk to myself for 2 hours. My name has been Chuck. This has been Chat Alpha Foxtrot, and I will see you.